Hey, plumbing bros, how you doing? Hey, hope you're having a great start to your week. Welcome to Potty Talk Live, where we take it into the trenches, the crawl spaces, the basements, the kitchens and baths, all around this world of ours to talk to plumbing professionals just like you. Hey, I'm your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, and we're coming to you from Command Central here in Indianapolis, Indiana, USA, and we're having a great start to our week. And again, I hope you are too. All right. Hey, we're live and kicking. We got minds and bodies at work. Hey, we're plumbers. We're plumbing. All right, it's great. We're coming off a great weekend. I'm here with I got the lovely Laura in the house again tonight. How you doing, sweetheart?
Doing great.
You're doing great. All right, we had a great weekend, didn't we?
Awesome.
All right, we had we did some work around the house, and then we watched some Netflix, watching Officer and the Gentleman. You guys remember that movie, Officer and the Gentleman? Probably not. Probably you young guys, I don't know. But it's a good movie. It's a good date night movie, back from like 1982. Some of you guys weren't even born then. You know, 1982. But I liked it. I was in the Navy then. I was an air traffic controller in the Navy. So it was kind of cool, and some of the things they talked about was stuff that I was doing and was at, and it was just pretty cool. And it was just good here. So yeah, Johnny, yep, I dated myself. All right. Yeah, I'm an old dog, but Navy was good. Any of you other guys in the service? If you were in the service, let me know what branch you were in. Throw it up in the comments. But hey, you know the one thing, sweetheart, you know the one ribbon, you know the ribbons, the guys, you know, those medals and stuff, but you see the ribbons, they're called ribbons, those bars, that, you know, the one ribbon that an officer can't get that a sailor can.
What?
You know what that is? A good conduct ribbon. An officer cannot get a good conduct ribbon. You know why?
I do not.
You know why? Do you guys know why? Because it's expected. It's expected. Officers are expected to have good conduct. You know, it's kind of like with us being professional plumbers. If you're a licensed professional plumber, the guy we're talking to today is a master plumber. All right, and we're going to have him up here shortly here. But he's a master plumber. He's a professional plumber, and it's expected that he not only does the plumbing well, but that he's professional. He's professional in his dealings, that we're professional on how we deal with the customers and how we do the work and all that. So it's kind of a cool thing. So it just kind of hit me. I don't know why I went with that. All right, sorry for going off the track there, but it was a good movie. All right, good date night movie. A little bit of a chick flick, you know, but there's also some cool stuff there, you know, being in boot camp and that kind of stuff. Went through all that. It's pretty cool. All right, there you have it. Hey, before we get started, we're going to bring our special guest on any second here. But I have something for you I want to get to you. Hey, if you're a guy that does have your plumbing license and you got your plumbing truck and you got a plumbing dream to take over the world, hey, I want to get something in your hands because you got to know these things. It's a 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber, all right? 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber. You got to know these things. Hey, you can have the truck with your name all vinyl on the side of it, but hey, if you don't know these things, it's going to be a rough go here. So it's free to you. It's free. All right. I just want to get this in your hands. It's free. All you need to do is type free in the comments, F-R-E-E. That's F-R-E-E. And I'll get that sent right out to you. I'm looking down here at the comments. Yeah, Johnny, who also said I dated myself, was in the Army. All right, bro. Way to go, man. Way to go. Thank you for your service. It's good. I recommend the service, for anyone here. So, all right. And here I got Johnny. Johnny has another comment here. Let's see what it's an unwritten rule, but conduct amongst ourselves is a savage story. We're a prideful group as well as somewhat transient. Yeah, okay. There's a lot there. We can talk about that another time, another Potty Talk Live. But let's get to our special guest. All right, let's bring our special guest. Let's get our special guest in the house here. We have Mr. Jared Cordes. All right.
We lost him.
All right, we lost Jared.
But here he comes.
Here he comes. He's coming back. There we go. Let's get Jared in the house here. All right. Hey, throw some ones up or some thumbs up. There you go, man. We lost you.
Sorry about that.
Hey, all right. How you doing, bro?
Doing well. How are you?
Hey, it's good. It's good to have you. Yeah. Have you on the show here. We got, you're with inteGreen Services. I think we have
That's right.
Let's get, we have a shot of your company there.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
All right. There we go. Out of.
Little advertising.
There we go. Yeah, we need that. Let's brag about your company. All right. Out of Kansas. Did I say that? Where were you out of in Kansas?
Pratt.
Pratt. There we go. Pratt, Kansas.
That's right.
Oh, all right, man.
Little small town. We're 8,000. So.
All right. Well, there we go. Well, they need plumbing there too, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, tell us about yourself.
Oh, I mean, I'm a youngster. I'm 29 years old, but.
So you weren't even born. Let me wait. You weren't even born in 1982.
No, 89.
89. Okay.
Yeah, 89. But my grandparents, he was a dairy farmer and got tired of working for the family, started plumbing, ended up taking over the company, ran one of the biggest mechanical contractors in Kansas back in the 80s. And then my dad worked for him, and it just kind of down the line, and, you know, so here I am.
So there you are. So that you come from a plumbing family.
That's right.
Yeah. That's the other story. A lot of us just kind of fall into it. Right. Then we got the side where, you know, your granddad and your dad, you know, were in plumbing and follow that line. So you come from that line of things then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grew up around it. You know, that's what we did on the weekends. You go out and you help people out. And
there we go.
Summer breaks, you know, we were sweeping floors at the job site. I mean, that's just what we did. So there
we go. Middle America, bro. Middle America, getting it done.
Right. That's right.
All right. And you're a master plumber. You're a master plumber.
Yep. I've been a master for, I'm going to say, I think I'm going on 5 years now.
Here we go.
Did the journeyman step, took that, you know, you wait the 3 years and then you take the master.
Right.
So
up the line. Well, good for you. Good for you, man. So what do you ever think of doing your own thing one day?
Eventually it's going to happen. Yes, it will. It's, you know, like a lot of people always ask, when are you going to start doing, you know, when are you going to go out and I, you know, like I tell them, I said, it's really easy to cash a check every week, you know,
it is, know,
even though I'm on the front line doing most of the work, it's still nice to have that consistency there every week. So,
yeah, you know, it's going to be there. And I get that.
Right.
Well, at least you think it's going to be there, but, so I guess if I'd ask you, and we weren't going to go this way, but let's go with it. You know, what's holding you back? Is that your fear? You know, just that paycheck. You married and have kids?
I am married. I have 2 kids.
Yep.
And I'm all for it. I'm not really too worried about it. She's a little skeptic, and I want to make sure that she is on board before I do something. And I darn sure don't want to put her in that situation. So if she's not happy, then, you know, happy wife, happy life. Right?
There we go, bro. That's right. Well, we did. I did it, and a lot of success stories happen this way. Of, you know, my wife and I got in the business together, and so she felt she had some control over it as well. In fact, she had so much control over it. You know, she was the one taking the calls, so she would never let me come home at night. You know, so that's right. And it wore me out a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
But that helps.
That's the way it is.
Yep. You know. Well, good, man. Well, what's your expertise? What are you good at? What do you like to do?
Oh man, we do it all. You know, now I basically am just handling more of the management side. I like doing the service work. It's a little dirtier, it's rougher, you know, it's nasty, but I don't know what it is. There's just something about seeing that smiling face when you walk out the door that it gives you that, you know, something inside. You did something good. And they're thankful for it because there's not a lot of that going on these days. It's a pretty sad world out there.
Yes, it is. And man, I was always attracted to the service side. I like the smiling faces, getting the job done. Yeah. Another thing, you were talking about guys wanting to do their own thing. Look, I've done it all. You know, the commercial side of things, new construction, and that's good. I don't knock that. However, I was always looking for immediate cash flow. You know, on the service side of things, you get paid right then, and then many customers. You got a lot of customers. You know, you may get that commercial contract, and this happened. You know, to me, you get that. You know, the region of 50 McDonald's, but there's one person making a decision, and you lose that call. You lose that guy or gal who decides to make a change. You know, you lose all that like that. Exactly. And then the same thing goes with new construction. So service is just
absolutely
in and out. And so you find out that's your experience too, then.
I like it. You know, we built everything. We don't currently do that now. We're more of a service-based company here. We like to keep it small. But, I worked at a previous company, and, man, we built hospitals, and we built hotels, and we built this and that. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong, man. You meet some
it's
cool
fun.
people, and it's a great time. And you learn a lot about people and yourself. But, doing the service work, it's just, it's a little better. It's a little hardier. It makes you feel like a better person. That's my opinion on it. So.
I get it. I know what you're saying. I know where you're going, man. So what's your favorite service job? What do you like to do service-wise?
I'll tell you, I like rod and sewers. That's my deal.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's easy. I mean, you don't have to think about it. It's very simple.
You don't need a lot of extra equipment and stuff. I mean, you don't have to worry about what's on the truck.
Exactly. You carry in 3 things, you're carrying 3 things back out, and on down the road you go. I mean, it's
hey, man, man, if you're good at that kind of stuff, and it's in 30 years, I find guys either like to do it or don't like to do it. I particularly didn't like to do it, quite frankly, because I wasn't really good at it. I mean, enough to really make, I was better at other things that I can make better money at. The guys who get it's a touch. It's not just ramming that snake in there. I mean, it's it's a touch and a knowledge, man. You guys gotta have your stuff down, right?
Yeah,
you know what you're doing.
You gotta know
make
it.
Money.
And the tools these days. I mean, it's almost you could teach anybody to do it. But it's one of those deals. It's easy and it's thoughtless and it's fun.
You get on down the road.
Ain't nothing better than going up. And that basement's full of water and you hit that clog and the tree roots and you get that big gurgle and it sucks everything down. And it's like, all right, there it goes. So
that's what does it for you. All right, that's good.
And I don't know if it's just me. I've talked to the plumbers that we work with and I work with every day. And I don't know what it is. There's something about it. You go out and you do the nastiest sewer, you do the nastiest sink drain, and you get hungry right afterwards. I mean, that's the immediate thing. You got to go get something to eat. It's like, hey, I need to stop at the store and get a Snickers or something. It's like, what? But I don't know what it is. I don't know if everyone else feels that way, but. Well,
I was the other way around. I get myself Taco Bell after those kind of jobs as a treat because I survived. It's like that kind of thing. I was a big chicken. My thing was always don't make eye contact with a poo. That's what I always told myself. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. But hey, well, what share a story, man. What you've seen a lot of stuff. Anything come to mind that would be fun to share?
Yeah. So it's about 6 years ago. We were doing a bunch of sewer lines in Liberal, Kansas, replacing them. And the first one we did was at a Wendy's. We dug it up, and I found a Polaroid picture, and it was a guy and his dog in the picture. And we did about 4 or 5 more sewer lines not too far from that Wendy's. And every single one had a Polaroid picture of that same guy with his dog doing something else.
Right.
And these Polaroids had Sharpie wrote on the back of there, some were from the 60s, some were from the 70s. I mean, it was just, and I showed the inspectors, I'm like, who's this guy? I mean, it's got to be a plumber. And they're like, no, we've never seen him before. But there was about 6 of them that we found, and every single one was the same guy with the same dog.
Isn't that crazy? The crazy stuff we find.
Yeah. It's just weird.
That's
pretty cool.
That's what I loved about service too, is that you're just, it's like you're in a fly on the wall. I mean, you're in all these different environments and you're seeing people. It's amazing. It's fun in one respect. It can be a little sad in another. But it's also amazing. Always is amazing to me that no matter, maybe how different we are as far as racially and even what part of town we're in, or even our our financial status, all those kinds of things that we judge each other by, how similar we all live. That's what always amazed me in all these And another thing, I'm looking at my the lovely Laura's looking at me like, what are you talking about? What's going on about? But another thing that reminds me, I know, do you hear this too? Every time you walk, and let me guys know, or Jared, it seemed like every time I walk into a woman's home, you're at the door and you're greeting, that kind of stuff, that they always make, at least in our area, no matter what part of town I was in, sweetheart, the woman would always make some excuse for the house. I'm sorry, my house is a mess. And it would be, whether it would be really clean, some would be really clean, and some would actually be a mess. But no matter where I went,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that first things women always say. So you don't say
That's
that, do
it.
you?
The funniest ones is when you walk in and the house has been a mess for about 4 years, and they go, "Well, I was going to clean it, but then."
That's right. That's right.
And it's like, yeah, you maybe should have started last week because it's not happening today.
I know.
But yeah, we hear
Yep.
it. Yep. Every house you walk into, there might be a little piece of paper sitting on the counter, and they got to shuffle it around because it's a mess. And,
Oh man, I have a one on the sadder side. I probably shouldn't bring this up, but you guys have probably seen this too, where I had a longtime friend of mine, still working in the field, and always helps the overseas quality control kind of stuff at a large company here in town, and at this home, and it was a hoarder's home, and he's walking through the living room, climbing over papers, and like you see on the show. So we see all that kind of stuff. All right, let's change the subject. Other than that, right, what has you fired up about the plumbing industry, the future?
I'm really hoping that we can keep going in this greener way, lower consumption toilets. I mean, because water usage is a big deal out here. I mean, I don't know if it is around you, but there isn't a lot of water here, and it gets wasted. And I mean, every day, I like that. I'm really into cross connection contamination. We took a course this year on backflow prevention, and it was good. And it's just amazing of all the stuff that happens. And it just gets thrown under the table like nothing but, blood backflowing into buildings and getting everybody sick, and you just don't hear about it. But it's something that needs to be talked about and brought up, and, you educate everybody, and then everybody knows, hey, I got to quit doing this dumb stuff because you see it everywhere.
Hey, on the water consumption side of things, are you finding and we're about that too, and we get that, it's an important issue. Are you finding that the equipment's keeping up with, the toilets are being engineered to flush properly? Do you have a favorite, manufacturer on the front end that's actually making it work?
No, I don't think any of them are working that well.
Yeah.
I mean, in a new plumbing system, they do great. But when you're going and you're putting these, low flow toilets in these old cast iron lines.
Yeah, they close it up. They're not vented well, so they can't,
Not vented, and all the insides of the pipe are, you got to go in and rod that sewer or jet that sewer and get all the crap out of it. And it's just part of it. I mean, it's got to be done.
And that is, and part of that is, it's a little, look, as professionals, there's opportunity there because that's kind of where I was going. I know that's there. So, the customer, you're going with the new standards, and it's being regulated that way. But the house, the home is not prepped for that properly.
Correct.
So we need to put that, you need to add that to the, here Frank says American Standard Cadet. Yeah, that's a pretty good toilet.
That's a pretty good unit. And they don't tell you that. The problem is you got Lowe's and Home Depot. Well, you can go buy a toilet in a box, for $300, and it's this great, amazing flush gallon of golf balls.
Right.
The line isn't going to handle the golf balls. I hate to tell you, but they don't tell you about, hey, maybe you should think about replacing your cast iron lines in your basement or doing some of that beforehand. And
exactly. How do you handle that? I know you come up against that. We all come up against that. How do you handle that, educating the customer that way?
I like to give them a little fair warning and say, hey, you've got older lines in the home. There could be some issues with this low flow toilet, but you're doing the right thing. Give it a try. Yeah. If it doesn't work, we'll come in, we'll get you a price, and we'll go on down the road. It's not the end of the world. And a lot of people are okay with it. They go, yeah, well, you know what? While you're here, why don't you just do the estimate right now? And that way we've got it, and we can be thinking about it, because if they don't have it, they're damn sure not going to do it,
Right,
so.
Right, exactly. And guys, if you're listening there, Jared just that approach there of helping the customer may feel comfortable about the situation. First of all, let the customer know, hey, you're doing the right thing. You get this low consumption toilet. You made a right choice.
Right.
Not making the customer feel stupid, right? And then and then helping them, see the light. What else needs to be done without making them feel bad about it or pressured. So good approach. All right, man. Yep. Hey, what's your favorite tool? What's your go-to tool? What do you have on you?
Channel locks.
Boy, yeah, channel.
Channel lock brand, dude. They're in your pocket. You got to have them.
There we go, man.
The number one. You can do anything with them. It's a hammer. It's a screwdriver.
Right.
You know.
Something you can throw when you get mad in a truck.
Throw it. Yeah, that's right.
Don't recommend that, guys. I never threw my tools. I never threw my tools.
Nobody ever has.
No, never. All right, man. So. Hey, Jared. Well, hey, we're going to come back to Jared here in just a moment, but I just want to share something with you guys here, and we'll have Jared. Hey, you get ready for the lightning round. It's coming up, so get warmed up, Jared. All right, we'll be right back with you here. Hey, I want to tell you about a guy here. In fact, I got my notes here. I got it because there's so much here on this guy here. He's a 6-time NBA champion. All right, a 5-time NBA Most Valuable Player. 14-time NBA All-Star, 10-time NBA scoring champion, all right, NBA Defensive Player of the Year, and Olympic champion, man. He has so many career highlights here, awards, stats, man, they just go on and on and on. I'm talking about the man who many around the world refer to as, had a couple different names here, Captain Marvel. You didn't know who I'm talking about yet? His airness. We're getting closer? All right. Air Jordan was one of his nicknames. Okay, it has his name in there. Okay. Many of his friends and teammates simply called him MJ. All right. Okay, I've kind of let the cat out of the bag, but I'm talking about the great Michael Jordan, of course. All right, you guys been around? You guys, any of you seen? Okay, I guess it's coming from my day, but he's arguably the best all-around basketball player of all time, and also he's the wealthiest. Okay, he was a businessman. It wasn't just about basketball for him. He got it. It was about business too. What made his airness the best of all time? Well, not his skill. In fact, he says here in his bio here that he, really wasn't a skill. MJ himself admits that he was never the most naturally skilled player on the court. And he also says it's not his will. Will is very much needed. Okay, in anything we do, you got to have will. But will can be misdirected and mismanaged, also causing failure. What MJ knew that separated the champs from the chumps, I like how you put that, champs from the chumps, was a coach. All right, a coach. Not just a team coach, but a personal coach. MJ used personal coaches throughout his entire basketball career, okay? And even now in his business career, he said he uses business coaches, all right? He uses coaches. And if you want to say, like, you want to be like Mike, that was a thing. You remember that? When it was be like Mike, that was big in our day. Be like Mike. A champion or a champion $1 million plumber, you need a personal coach too, all right? And that's where I'm coming in here, okay? I'm adding spots to my personal coaching roster, whether you're looking to get in the game, MJ didn't, just a little reminder, I haven't seen a note here. He didn't make the freshman high school team, all right? MJ didn't make his freshman high school team. Or you're looking to take your game to the next level. I can get you there, okay? I'm offering a free 15-minute consultation. It's nothing difficult or scary. We'll talk about, where you're at, where you want to be, and how we're going to get you there, okay? All right? So to get your free 15-minute consultation, simply type the number 15 in the comments, okay? That's the numbers 1 and 5. Type 15 in the comments. And I'll send you a link to schedule your free 15-minute consultation with me, the $1 Million Plumber. All right? Just type 15 in the comments, all right? And I'll get you on the path to $1 Million Plumber glory, all right? How's that? All right? Type 15 in the comments, and I look forward to speaking with you. All right. Hey, let's get Jared back here. Get Jared back in for the lightning round. All right. Jared, you there? You about ready?
I'm ready.
You ready to do it, bro?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The lightning round. Hey, you guys can play too here. Just type it in the comments as well, what comes to mind. All right. Here we go. Residential or commercial?
Residential.
There we go. Adjustable wrench or channel locks? I'm starting off easy.
Sure.
I'm starting off easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we're getting a little bit more difficult. Gladiator or Braveheart?
Ooh, Braveheart.
Braveheart. We got a Braveheart, man. All right.
Braveheart. Yeah.
There we go, brother. Well, what's the line? They may take our freedom. Lives. They may take our lives, but they won't take our freedom. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. All right. I should bring out my swords. I got a couple of big swords. All right.
There you go.
There we go. All right. That's how I kept my employees in line. I actually had them over my desk and as a reminder. So, all right. Solder fitting or shark bite?
I'm going to have to say solder fitting, but I'd rather see you using a PEX fitting.
In a PEX fitting. There we go. All right.
There you go.
Okay, I got you. I got you. That's yours. You did throw a curveball.
Yeah.
Okay. Crawl space or slab?
Crawl space for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You ever had to fix a leak under a slab? It's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
It's terrible.
But just it is. If you are doing it, make sure you price them correctly, guys. If you're doing those, oh man. Okay. All right. Here we go. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Man, I'll tell you, if I could breathe underwater, or I would take that one.
So you're an
A
Aquaman.
lot of spots.
You're an
A lot
Aquaman.
of
Yeah.
spots.
So you can get
That's
those.
right.
You can get in those crawl spaces, those flooded crawl spaces. Get in and get
That's
out.
right.
All
That's
right.
right.
Okay. Poly or PEX?
PEX for sure.
Yep. All right.
All the way.
PEX is good, man. All right. Hey, favorite on-the-job music?
Oh, we switched it up, dude. Holiday times, we're playing Christmas music.
Yeah. All right.
Halloween, we're doing the Monster Mash. I mean, we like to have fun.
There we
even,
go.
You know, is a customer home? Now we're going to throw a little hip hop in there.
There we go.
Whatever.
All
We
right.
do it all.
That's good. That's fun, man. Good job. Milwaukee or DeWalt?
Can I throw another curveball?
Yeah, man. What's
Hilty. Hilty.
Hilty. All right. Well, then you got to tell us.
The best.
All right.
By
Hey,
far the best.
why Hilty? Give the guys some.
Battery life's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
you can one charge all day long, 2 days, 3 days. I mean, and by far the best warranty. It's like 5 years,
Yeah.
$75 tool replacement, and they don't care. You could throw it in water, pull it out, and cut it in half with the Sawzall, and it's
Okay.
$75.
Okay. Hey,
So,
there you go,
that's
guys. All right.
Tough
So-
tools.
All right, man. There we go. Some input there, guys. All right. Red Bull or coffee?
Red Bull.
Red Bull, man. Okay. I guess I still do the coffee. Got the coffee right here.
That's okay too.
I'm
A
old
little
school.
more Jack.
Yeah, I was right. They're right. Tank or tankless?
Tankless.
Tankless. You're a tankless man. All right. You're in that technology. Yeah, you're going that way. It's green.
Love it.
Yeah, water.
Love
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yep. Conservation there too. Heat. Energy conservation.
Absolutely.
Copper or CPVC?
I'm still going to go with the copper over the
Copper.
CPVC.
Yep. It's just. And finally, here, what was the first thing you wanted to be when you were a boy? When you wanted to grow up? What was the first thing you wanted to be when you grew up?
A lawyer.
A lawyer, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we did a deal
Right.
in third grade where we wrote down what we wanted to be when we grew up, and the teacher said she'd mail it to us when we turned 25, and I got mine in the mail, and that's what it was, lawyer.
Lawyer. What did you like about?
Yeah.
What? Just give some insight to you. Yeah, Frank said he wanted to be a baseball player.
don't Hey, there you go. Yeah,
There we go.
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know why.
did you like the trial stuff? I mean, were you into the trial?
It must have been. Law
Yeah.
and Order was big back then. That
Yeah.
must have been what it was. That would seem like that's all we watched.
There we go.
Dateline, Law and Order.
There we go. Hey, we got a hello from Cocoa Beach. Hey, what's the weather like in Cocoa Beach, Scott? We love Cocoa Beach. We used to stay. I'm going on a rabbit trail here again, guys. I used to take my crews. They could win trips down to what was it? The Ron John. Hey, Scott, you know where the Ron John is? When we did, and I got another story. We went on one of those. It had one of those party gambling boats. Man, we have a story with that. Well, that's for another. We won't talk about that. It was free, but it wasn't free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got out of there barely with our lives. All right. Anyways, okay, man. Hey, sorry, Jared. All right.
You're good, man.
Okay. And we got Ocala. We got another Florida guy here, Brad from Florida. Man, we got these Florida dudes. All right, down there in the Sunshine State.
Yeah, I wish it was like that here.
I know, man. We had.
In Kansas.
Yeah. What's the weather like in Kansas today?
Well, today's decent, but I can tell you, okay, Thursday of last week, it was 85. And Saturday morning, we had 2 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah, that sounds.
And if you're not happy about that, it was 50 later that day. So
There we go. It's crazy. Midwest is crazy, man.
Wow. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Frank, Jared, I'm in Wichita. Hey,
Yeah.
He's
What's
one of
up,
you know-
buddy? I saw
okay.
you last week.
all right. There we go,
Yeah,
bro.
Frank was the one that came in last.
Yeah. Frank came in. Came in the last minute. Thanks, Frank. Frank covered us up. took care of us here. That was a fun interview. Well, here, hey Jared, what's as we get closer here, what's the best advice that you've ever received that you'd want to share with the guys?
I play it. It's more of a quote, but it's a Shakespeare quote. Better 3 hours too early than 1 minute too late, because that's my biggest pet peeve. If you're not there, you're out. That's it, and that goes everywhere in life. I mean, it fits every aspect.
There we go, bro. And that's a good one, guys. And that's coming from a millennial. I'm surprised. Can I say? I don't mean that. But that is so true. And especially, look, in the plumbing side of things, no one wakes up in the morning and wants to call a plumber. And there's so much, we're all brothers out here, but there's competition. That's the reality too.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter how good your plumbing is nowadays, man. If you're late to win it, now you can, as long as you call. I've found throughout all the years, as long as I call, if we're running a little bit behind, and then we keep, we call. I've never really gotten a bad review or bad situation, but just showing up late, the habit of showing up late.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Man, you're losing money, man. Well, that's a good quote there, man. So, hey guys, hope you were listening to that. That's Jared just threw us a big nugget of gold on that one. So
the younger folks for sure, man, because anyone you talk to, they sit there, oh, I'll be there in 5 minutes, and then they're there in 10. It's like, what are you doing?
Right.
I don't
exactly.
know. Just couldn't do it. I can't live that life. I'm an early bird.
I know. There we go, man. That's a great way to be. It's a great, man. That's on the business side of things. That's a great way to be. Hey, got Scott here. Scott, Victory Casino Boat in Port Canaveral. Always lose. Laugh out loud. There we go. We'll talk about that sometime, Scott. All right, man. All right, Jared. Hey, great a great time here in Potty Talk Live. I really appreciate it. Enjoyed having you on here. Hey, guys, you really gave us some nuggets of gold there. And, hey, appreciate your time, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was fun.
Hey, you got it, brother. Hey, let's give Jared some hand claps or some ones on the way out here, all right? Hey, Jared, again, I appreciate it, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, too.
All right, take care, man. All right, there you have it, guys. Mr. Jared from Kansas. All right, from Pratt, Kansas. All right, there we go, guys. Hey, if you'd like to be on Potty Talk, I'd love to have you on Potty Talk Live. I'd like to talk with you too and find out who you are, that you share your story. Hey, guys all around the world want to hear your story. All right. It's easy to get on. Only qualification is you must be in the plumbing industry. All right. Okay. You got to be a plumber. You can be a new plumber. You can be an apprentice. You can be a guy that's retired. Anywhere in between. Hey, but this is about plumbing. All right. And it's also, it's a family-friendly plumbing show. All right. So we keep it on the family-friendly side, if you know what I mean. Love to have you on there. All right. Also, hey, and I guess I should tell you how to do it. www.pottytalklive.com. There we go. Hey, you got it up there on the screen. Thanks, guys. All right. We got it up there. And just simply type the button, what is it? It's Be My Guest. And you fill a little something out, and they get back with you, and we'll get you on the show and have a little fun. It's fun. All right. You see, we just have a conversation. All right. And it goes out all over the world. Okay. There you have it. Also, hey, I want to get my 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber into your hands. All right. Again, there's no strings attached. There's no catch. All right. There's no gimmicks. It's free. All right. And look, I get it. If you're in plumbing, hey, we're all independent guys, and you're out there doing it. But look, hey, if why make the mistakes? I already made the mistakes. Why waste the time and money? If you know these things, you put these things into practice, you'll go far. All right, but you must know these things. All right, the 7 must-knows to be $1 million plumber. So type free down in the comments, and we'll get that sent out to you into your hands. And also a reminder about my private coaching. I've made openings there. Get in your 15-minute free consultation. Type 15 in the comments, and we'll get the information to you to get the time set up when it's convenient for you, and we'll have a little discussion. All right, there we go. All right. Hey, it was a great Potty Talk Live. It's fun spending the evening together. Hey, just want to remind you here at the start of this week, again, that you are purposefully and creatively made, and you're created to do great things. All right. So when you're out there, and you're not just a plumber. All right. When you're out there plumbing, all right, You were created to do great things. But as always, plumb like a champion. Have a great week.